Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome to the Liverpool show, guys. It's crap, ain't it? It's crap. We've got so much to talk about. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 3 in an absolutely shambolic second half performance from Liverpool Football Club. Luis Diaz out until the new year. Trent Alexander-Arnold defending like he's a League One player. Jurgen Klopp with a lot to answer for. FSG with a lot to answer for. We're going to talk about it, guys. We are going to talk about it, but this is the Liverpool show, and we'll be back right after this. Yeah, guys, welcome. So let's get the good stuff out of the way with first. Obviously, if you are here watching right now, please slap the like button. I'd appreciate it. Really would, especially with the mood I'm in at the moment. I would love it if you could hit the like button, improve my mood and get them likes up. And if you are new around here, please subscribe. And don't forget, after this video has ended and there's anything you want to say, anything extra, get yourselves down in the comments after this video below and I'll answer them comments as well. Right, let's get into it, guys. Obviously, we did a good preview show on Saturday evening. Looking forward to this Liverpool Arsenal game. I was looking forward to it, but if my prediction was I predicted 3-3. I predicted it on my show and other people's shows as well. That I predicted Liverpool 3, Arsenal 3. Almost got it right. So I knew we weren't going to win this game, but my God, the issues in this team, the issues in this club from top to bottom need to be spoke about, guys. It just needs to be spoke about. So let's get on with it, yeah? Right. FSG. Now, as everyone knows on this channel, I'm not really an FSG out guy. I'm a bit more of a positive Liverpool fan. You know, a lot of people sometimes have a dig at me about that because I'm too positive as a Liverpool fan. I'm a positive Liverpool fan. Yes, I am positive. I'm a very positive Liverpool fan. When there's bad, I can still see good, but I can't see no good right now. And with FSG, obviously, our owners, you know, I'm one of the guys that have been sticking by them, sticking with them. Yeah, not no more, man. I'm done. I am literally and absolutely done. I can't be doing this no more, guys. I can't be doing this crap anymore. We've got the third oldest team in the Premier League. Third oldest. Our spine of our team is 30 years of age. 30. Now, obviously, I'm 41. So 30 is not really that old in terms of being a human being. But as a footballer, 30 years old is flaming ancient. And especially when you're playing Klopp ball, you might as well add 10 years to that. Do you know what I mean? These players are old, they're tired, and they can't do it no more. It's as simple as that. I am sick and deaf of us being caring FC. We are the nicest team to play. If you want to play Liverpool, if you want to play a nice team that don't fail you, don't do anything on the pitch, go and play Liverpool Football Club, the nicest team in the world. We let you get away with murder. We don't care. We're too sentimental. We're sentimental from top to bottom. This ain't just about Jurgen Klopp. This is sentimentality that runs through the whole of our club and with some of our fan base at the same time. We have got to take our heads out of our arses and actually look what's going on at this football club right now. And what's going on at this football club right now is not flaming good enough, and I'm sick of it. We have only bought one midfielder since we bought Thiago, and that is Arthur Melo, who's a loanee and a desperation signing on the last minute of the transfer window. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I have stuck by the ownership of this football club because I do think they run a good ship. But at this moment in time, I do not. Things are there. There's problems at this club, guys. There's major problems now. Obviously, you've got teams like Man City, Newcastle now as well, and Man United. They've got unlimited wealth, basically. They can spend on who and what they want and have massive transfers. You know, they can have 2 to 300 million transfer summers every season. They can have monstrous wages on their players. I'm not expecting FSG to match that, but I am expecting them now to start spending money on players because I'm getting sick of it now. I can't keep sticking up for them when what we see yesterday is proof why we need players. And it's just not the game yesterday, and it's just not Liverpool football. I'm looking at the other teams in this Premier League. I'm looking at West Ham. West Ham spent serious money this summer on players. They got Paqueta. West Ham got Paqueta. Let that sink in. They got Shemeka. They got these decent players. They're paying wages. The owner of West Ham, the two owners of West Ham, yeah, one owns a porn franchise and the other one owns Ann Summers. Are you telling me our owners can't compete with owners like West Ham United that have owned that own a porn franchise and Ann Summers? Is that how bad it is now? Is that how bad it is that our owners can't compete financially even with West Ham owners? What is going on? What is going on? This team, this whole club needs direction. We need to spend money. It is so obvious that we need to spend money. Money needs to be spent massively on this team. Now, I have been sticking by the team because I'm a positive Liverpool fan. I've always been positive. People have a go at me about it being too positive all the time. And that's fair enough. I can take it. But I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at the spending of clubs in this Premier League. And we're not matching them. Now, this net spend thing, I don't give a crap about because you can have a really small net spend if you spend really highly but sell really highly. Your net spend can still be the same as it is what we have now. So that's that net spend thing don't bother me. But what does bother me is the spending. We need midfielders. It's 2022. We're going to be it's going to be 2023 in a few months' time. We're not far away from it. And we're still relying on James Milner and Jordan Henderson. Now, I love James Milner and Jordan Henderson. They're great professionals. They've been great for our football club. But in 2022, 2023, we shouldn't have to be relying on them to help us, to sort things out. Jordan Henderson played right wing yesterday. The club is in disarray. It's in disarray from top to bottom, from the ownership to the middlemen, to Jurgen Klopp, to Pep Linders, to John Ackenberg, to everybody on the coaching staff. It goes all the way through. There is a massive issue at the moment. A massive issue. Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita should not still be on our books. They shouldn't be on Liverpool's books, but they still are. Now we're going to lose money on Naby Keita because he's going to go for free next summer. There's no way Liverpool gave him a new deal. So he's going to go for free next summer. How's that good business? How's that good business? Buy a player for 53 million and lose him a few years later for nothing. It's terrible business. After the third season, when we knew he was an injury, he was always injured and was never reliable, Liverpool should have moved him on. Moved him on. With 2 years left in his contract, at least Liverpool would have got some money out of it and the club would have taken him. Poor business. Oxlade-Chamberlain's been injured for 4 years. Why is he still at our football club? Why is he still in our football club? These players are taking up room in an area that we need to fulfill big time. The midfield area is a disaster zone and we need to fill up this midfield area quickly. We've got to get rid of players like Naby Keita. We have got to get rid of players like Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yes, they're going to go this season, but it's too late. Do you know what I mean? We need 7 players in this team. I was watching the Arsenal game again today, guys. I was watching that Arsenal game again today, and the difference in quality is not the thing. It's the difference in attitude and mentality and youthfulness. That was the difference. It's not a quality thing, because the quality is there. But the problem is the quality of our footballers are 7 years older than the quality of our Arsenal's players. Our players have hit their prime. They've hit their peak. Arsenal remind me of Liverpool 5 years ago. That is what Arsenal remind me of right now. They remind me of Liverpool 5 years ago. We need to change things up badly. We need to change things up, from the ownership to the middlemen to Jurgen Klopp to Pep Linders, Joe Hackenberg, whoever the other scout. I can't name them all. But something needs doing. Something needs doing. And I am looking at FSG for once. They have got to spend money. And midfield, look, we can't keep relying on Hendo and Milner. We should be relying on them too. It's 2022, 2023. We need to spend money. Do you know the mad thing is? This is the mad thing, ladies and gentlemen. The mad thing is, yeah, if we just bought a few players in this summer, we'd be right up there. It's not... we're not coming down to like brain surgery at the moment. It's not like we need to chuck the whole team away and start again. It's not that. We just need to refresh. We need to refresh this team. And it don't look like it matters what formation we play at the moment, what tactic we play at the moment. If we come against a team that's got a lot of youthfulness in their side, i.e. like Arsenal, with that quality as well, we're going to come unstuck. We're going to come unstuck. And it's just sad at the moment. The defending's terrible on the pitch. No, look, if I go to the on the pitch stuff, right, I don't want to see Virgil van Dijk playing for Liverpool right now. I just don't. I don't want to see Virgil van Dijk playing for Liverpool right now. He was at fault for both goals yesterday. Get him off. We have got four fit centre backs right now. Gomez is fit, Konate's fit, Virgil's fit, Matip's fit. I want to see a change up. I want to see a change up. We've got to change it up a little bit, guys. We really do. We've got to change it up a little bit. Virgil, I don't know what's going on with Virgil van Dijk, but he needs to come out of the team. He's not defending. He's a defender. There's something wrong with him there. I don't know what it is with Virgil. I don't know if he's saving himself for the World Cup mentally. If you're thinking about that mentally, in the back of your mind, it's the reason he might not be performing the way he is. Maybe he needs to step out of the team. Matip was terrible yesterday. Matip was terrible against Rangers as well. Matip has been not great. Matip needs to come out of the team. Konate's back now. Things have to change on the field as well. Yes, there's not a lot of Jurgen Klopp can do because of recruitment. And I can see that now. And I can see what everyone's been trying to say. The recruitment is the issue as well. But Jurgen Klopp has to take blame with some things, guys. And this is one of the things he has to take blame with. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I feel sorry for Trent. Trent shouldn't be playing. Trent shouldn't be on the pitch. Take Trent out the firing line, because at the moment Trent is in a mindset at the moment that I don't know where he's at. I don't know what Trent's thinking. I don't know his mindset, but I'm watching him play football at the moment, and he looks like a League One defender. He literally does look like a championship defender. He's defending it. And we're hanging him out to dry by continuously playing him. Now, people will say, but Jamie, who comes in for him? Gomez is fit. Gomez should have played yesterday. He knows the pace of Martinelli. Martinelli called Trent trouble last season, yeah? Then Trent is not in a good headspace at the moment anyway. Trent needs to be taken out of this firing lineup. His manager just needs to do the right thing by him, take him out of the firing lineup. Keep playing him, because at this moment in time, I don't think Trent can play through it. Some players They need to play, and they play through it to find their better, get to their form back. I just don't know if Trent can do that at the moment because he's making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. And when you continue to make your mistake, how can you play through that to get your form back? You can't. It's impossible. Trent needs to be taken out the firing line. He really does. And that's down to Jurgen. Play Gomez there. Just give Gomez right back. Take Virgil out the firing line. Virgil, Matip and Trent at the moment are not defending. We are not defending. Let's face it. Our defence is a joke right now. We are not defending. Our defending is terrible. And they're part of the issue. Trent, Matip and Virgil are not defending. Tsimikas is our best defender at the moment. Work that out. Tsimikas is our best defender. I mean, it's just he's our best defender. It's madness. We're hanging out Trent to dry. Trent needs to come out the team for a little bit. I think it'd be the best thing. He just don't look like he can play through it. As I say, some people can play through it and get their form. Trent at the moment is just making mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. Even against Rangers, he made a mistake with the last 5 minutes of the game where Rangers almost scored. Tsimikas had to clear it off the line. Making mistake after mistake after mistake. And it's becoming an issue. It's becoming an issue. Klopp needs to take him out of the team. He needs Virgil out of the team, Matip out of the team. He won't do it, though. And that's what's going to irritate me about it. We are playing Man City next Sunday, or this Sunday coming. We are playing Manchester City, the best team in Europe, with the best striker in the world. Yes, we're at Anfield. We don't really lose at Anfield, yeah. But my God, right now, I am fearing the worst. I really am. I am fearing the worst. I can't. I don't even know if I want to watch that game Sunday. I really don't. Klopp needs to make choices. He needs to do something. Then you got a midfield of Henderson. Look, Henderson playing. I said, yeah, get Henderson to play. Why not? Why not play Henderson? Because Fabinho ain't in form at the moment. But they're the choices we got. Now, that ain't really down to Klopp. I ain't going to go at Klopp at that one. He hasn't got any choices because of recruitment. We need more players in them positions. When he looks at his bench, he's got Harvey Elliott or Jordan Henderson or Fabinho and Thiago. They're his 4 midfielders at the moment. So I can't really have a go at Hendo, at Klopp too much of these things. But his substitutions yesterday, his substitutions yesterday were terrible. His substitutions yesterday were terrible. I don't know anyone who's actually thought his substitutions were good. Taking Salah off and playing Henderson on right wing made no sense. And we gave up the game, by the way. We gave up the game. It was 3-2. We got 20 minutes to go and Klopp gave the game up. I don't understand why. That confused me. His substitutions were poor. I don't know why Hendo played the whole game. And then he went to right wing instead of Mo Salah. It was confusing. I don't understand it right now. Again, I can't blame Jurgen for everything because I'm seeing it now. There's not enough depth in our squad. There's not enough depth in our squad for Jurgen to bring certain players in. And I do feel for Jurgen as well because he did look drained. He looked emotional. There was one interview I saw online. It was with a foreign TV network, I think it was. I can't remember. Or it might be an ESPN, something like that. But he looked like he was crying, man. The man was emotional. The man looks. He looked emotional. He looked out of it. I feel for him. I feel for everyone. But something's got to happen. We can't sit here and say that we don't need to buy players because that'd be just ridiculous. We all can't sit here and just say, Yeah, Klopp don't need midfielders. Of course he needs midfielders. Of course he does. And I know everyone's going to say, but the right, Klopp's going to say the right one. Who's the right one? Because I've seen some players go around Europe this season that don't cost a lot of money. I'm not in this thing as well. I don't know about everyone in the chat. Big up to everyone in the chat. There's 81 people in here, 84 people in here right now. Big up to everyone in the chat. Much love to all of you. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Press that fun button underneath the video. Let's get the likes up to 84 because there's 84 people in here. Smash your likes, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. I will get to your chat. Sabiri, thank you for the super chat. I've started it. I'll get to it in a minute, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But we've got to do something, guys. I feel for Klopp. But we need players. Now, with the transfer stuff, I don't know who's in charge anymore. Since Michael Edwards left, Julian Wall came in. When Michael Edwards was our director of football, whatever you want to call him, he was the man who did the transfers, did the contracts, and we had sort of like a vision of where things were going. So since he left, I don't know who's in cut. So I've heard rumours. So when Klopp signed his brand new contract with Liverpool, part of the contract gave him more responsibility on transfers. Like he had more of a say. He had a say in a way because he's the manager, but we have a committee that looks at players. But you've got to remember, Klopp, when he first joined Liverpool, in his first few years, he wanted certain players, but the transfer committee didn't want them players. Like a Julian Brandt. He wanted Julian Brandt into the Mo Salah and players like this, but the committee said, no, we should get these players. We think they will be best. The transfer committee wanted Jota. Klopp was more looking at Werner. And then, when you hear what Werner's making at Chelsea now, what he's making at Chelsea at the time, that the committee thought it was better to go after Jota. But Klopp was also an admirer of Jota, so it worked out quite well. I don't know what we need. I mean, I was watching the game yesterday and I'm thinking, right, we need 3 midfielders at least. But my God, we might need 3 centre-backs as well. We might need 3 centre-backs as well as 3 midfielders because I'm looking at Van Dijk and Matip and I'm thinking, what's happened? What has happened to Van Dijk and Matip? What has happened to them? I don't know what's happened to Van Dijk this season. I really don't. He's defending for that first goal, the Arsenal goal, when he gave Saka 5 yards. I was like, I understand you're defending space and all that, and I get it, but you have to put in, you have to make it a bit harder for him. He just gave Saka 5 yards, and then Trent got doubled up at the back post. I mean, they had runners all over the place. We got an old aging side, the 3rd oldest in the Premier League, and it is starting to show when you play these youthful sides. Arsenal are a youthful side, but they have quality in their team. When you add that all together with our side, that is aging, on their knees a little bit, struggling at the moment, you get the result you got. It don't really matter how we set up. It really don't. Really don't matter how we set up at the moment. It just seems to be we play this way, we get beaten. We play this way, we get beaten. We change this, we draw. I didn't even think we'd lose the game. I thought we'd draw the game, and the draw would probably have been really fair. Obviously, there were incidents in the game as well last night that we'll talk about as well. I don't want to overshadow it too much because Arsenal did play well. Arsenal played well and deserved what they got. But this club, man, we need help. We need help. We need, I don't know what it is. Find another financial backer or something like that. Look, the owners are never going to sell. So everyone who thinks FSG is going to sell up and all that, they're just not. FSG, and why would they sell? They've got a club at the moment that makes a lot of money, and it's going to make more commercial revenue than it's ever done before. So the owners are not going. Why would you sell that? I mean, that'd be madness, wouldn't it? You only start selling a club when really that club starts to make no money, or you're making no money off it, or you're having to put in too much money and you're not getting enough money back out of it, that's when you start to sell. Not now. So FSG are never going anywhere. Arsenal, like, they're not at the top, FSG, sorry, are not going anywhere, guys. They really ain't. But what they need to do is maybe have a look in the mirror themselves. Maybe the owners just need to have a little look in the mirror themselves and go, look, we've got Jurgen Klopp here. We've got this tremendous fan base, this tremendous stadium, this tremendous city that we play in. Maybe we just need to, we're looking at the league now. It's just not Man City you have to worry about now. It's Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. As I said, West Ham are spending money. Mods in the chat, do your thing and get rid of the spammers if you don't mind. I think cheers, chat. Appreciate it. They've got to have a look at themselves. They just have to have a look at themselves and sort this out, because it's a mess. It's an absolute mess at the moment. This football club is in a mess. I don't know. Look, it's hard to explain. Our owners just need to spend a bit more money. That's all it is. Look, if they spend a bit more money, everyone's happy. Yeah, everyone's happy. Just spend a bit more money. Give Klopp what he needs. But then at the same time, if Klopp is saying, I don't want that player, I don't want that player, I want this player, so don't bother buying anyone if I don't get this player and that player, then that's a problem as well. I just don't know. I don't know any Liverpool fan who knows right now. Look, this Arsenal team, they've got quality in their team, but I don't think they're that great at the same time. But they're still very good, so I'm going to give them their due. It's not like they're Manchester City, do you know what I mean? But they're very good because they're very youthful and they've got quality in their players. Look, Martinelli's a quality player, Saka's a quality player, Gabriel Jesus is a quality player. Yeah. Odegaard's a bit hot and cold. Thomas Partey's okay. Granit Xhaka, Arsenal fans wanted him gone 2 years ago. It's just Gabriel's a mess at the back. Ramsdale and goal is like a bit 50-50 with me. So because they got this youthfulness about them, they got momentum about them at the moment. Momentum in football is a huge thing, guys. Don't underestimate momentum in football. When you've got this massive momentum in football like Arsenal have got now, it can carry you to places you didn't think you'd go. Now, apparently, the only team that has never won the Premier League after winning, 8 out of their first 9 Premier League games is actually Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal Football Club themselves are the only team that have never gone on to win the title after winning 8 of their first 9 Premier League games. And I believe that was in 2011 or something like that. I saw the stats about it today. So this is what I'm talking about, momentum, man. Momentum can take you places. Momentum can take you places you didn't think you could go. And at the moment, that's what's happening with Arsenal. They've got all this momentum, guys, and they've got youthfulness, and it's showing. It really is showing. Guys, we've got 100 people in the chat right now. Please smash that like button. So, see that thumb underneath my video right now? Please go and smash that thumb button. If you're watching on your phone or your tablet, take your finger over and press that thumb button underneath the video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, guys. So I would appreciate if you went and hit that. Big up to Beery for being a member for 5 months, my friend. Thank you very much. When Klopp leaves, Edwards' return will be fine. Yeah, obviously there's a lot of things there that they argued. Yeah, we're only on 38 likes, guys. There's 106 people watching. So please, 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 please go and hit that thumb button if you've not already hit that thumb button underneath the video. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Let's get to some of you guys in the chat right now. Let's see what some of you guys are saying in the chat. I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Let me get a Sabiri super chat first. When you fans so hard, why are you fans so hard to educate? Klopp can even confess the truth to you guys. If players don't leave, no one will come in. It's honouring players' contracts. Big up, Sabiri. Thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. PS Mini back in the chat. How you doing, my friend? The formations does not help the fullbacks. It just doesn't work anymore. You can't cover for fullbacks that don't want to defend. That is very true. Big up, Jamie. Season's done, says Ricky. 3-1 Arsenal. Producer's closest club is rotten. Ilias says FSG out. Positivity got us 10th place. Yeah, I know what you're saying, mate. We needed that Arsenal defeat. Now humbling has come. We have to play City next. Yeah, the City game's going to be fun. FSG need to give Klopp some world-class cash. FSG have let us down since 2019. Only midfielder we signed Thiago now for absolute joke. Big up Ravi. A little bit too much arrogance from Liverpool fans regarding that Arsenal fixture. We'll win as always. Beat Arsenal now. Look, didn't Savage say deleted Twitter? Probably did. I agree with you, Jamie. Up front is good. Defense is lethargic. Midfield is not dynamic at the moment. Exactly. Evening Stubbs, how you doing, mate? I think we're generally 7 players off Man City's 18-man squad. Same. It's not good at the moment. Players won't all try, and that's another issue. We have the money, we just don't spend. That is the one thing. We do have money. Chelsea pre-signing Kunku. Liverpool don't want to put pen and paper till the last day. Yeah, look, it's a lot of truths here. PSG owners refuse to make loans or transfers. FSG owners. FSG refuse to make loans to transfers that the likes of other clubs have. It was a wrong decision. We're bearing fruit now. Will the players run if there are some new signings? Top Reds were like, no, Liverpool, this team is still good. They keep going. We won 2 trophies, so why upgrade? Top Reds think Klopp and FSG can't be questioned. And now they have egg on their face. Big up, we know. Big up, my friend. A lot of talk about Stevie G becoming Liverpool manager in the future. I don't think he'd want with these owners at the helm. I don't know if I want Stevie G as a manager, to be fair. Please don't watch the City Liverpool game, I beg. If Virgil just stands there at the moment, he does. Kanate and Matip in defence. Yeah. Big up Captain Sal. Klopp substitutes coming horrendous. They were last night. Awful. Please. Don't worry. The funny thing is, I think we'll beat City. It's just so Liverpool to do that when we immediately go back to shit. Yeah, that's the truth. Big up, halfway doing Liverpool crap. Evening, Jay. Hope your family okay. Yeah, we're all good, my friend. Is there any way I can join the stream? I'm just doing this on my own today, but I usually do have call-ins and that during the week, my friends. So look out for them. I think I spend more money in January, Jamie, who will sign. We need to sign someone in midfield, guys, in January. I don't think there's a doubt about that. Sorry, guys, the chat is going mad. I can't get to everyone today. Jesus, Jamie. We want Virg, Matip and Trent out. Who are we playing with? Kanate is match fit. Phillips, crazy talk list. Well, Kanate's match fit because he came on yesterday, didn't he? So Kanate's match fit. I'll just go Matip and Kanate in. We just need to change it up. We've got 4 fit centre backs right now. We've got 4 because Kanate came on last night. So if he came on, he's match fit. So I don't know. Virgil's match fit the way he's playing at the moment. It's a madness. Steve Bruce in, Jesus Christ. Gravenberch, 80 million is still an insult to us fans. So I'm saying you don't have to spend crazy money. Quality players out there without having to spend crazy money. No need for it. Doing good, my friend. Thank you very much for asking. 2 wins in 8 leagues. Is there relegation form? Big up, Remy. How you doing, mate? I know what it is, and the emotions cover. You don't have to. Oh, okay, that's an argument between you two. Sorry. I wouldn't want Gerrard at the same time because it would break my heart if he got sacked. Yeah, same. All you that think we are still big bad Liverpool and smoking something good, we are effing 10th. You never walk alone, but we have to question what the F is going on. Of course you do. You have to question it, guys. We can't just sit here and pretend everything's fine and everything will just come back to normal because we're Liverpool Football Club. It's not how things work at the moment. It's not how things work at the moment. We're having issues. We've got issues at the club at this moment in time. We're an old-looking team. You know, you got Alisson in goal. No, Alisson's done nothing wrong, really. So Alisson's been quality. Trent is poor at the moment. Trent is poor. And there's issues there. I don't think Trent should be playing. I think we should let Trent have time off, man. Tell Trent to go on holiday, do something. Trent just needs to get out the team. For me, Jurgen is letting Trent out to dry by keep playing him all the time. He knows there's issues there. We know there's issues there. Everyone knows there's issues there. When you play Liverpool now, you just go, right, go and attack Trent, because Trent is not at it at the moment. Just go and attack him. He will give you something. And that's what continuously happens. So we need to take him out of the team. Because all that happens every time we play a matches. We talk about Trent. We talk about this. We talk about that. I hate talking about it. I'm sick to death of talking about it all the time. But we have to, because it continuously happens. I'd be like, if Klopp just went, you know what, Trent, take a holiday, take out the team for a while, just come out the team for a while. I'll be like, right, put Joe Gomez at right back in. Put Gomez at right back. He's a better defender than Trent. Calvin Ramsey, is he fit and available to go? Calvin Ramsey is a fit and available to go. I want to see Calvin Ramsey play against Rangers on Wednesday. I want to see Ramsey play against Rangers on Wednesday. I really do. Big up, John. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? I'm locked in, Jamie. Hope you're having a good big up to you, my friend. Hope you're good, my friend. I want to see Ramsey play on Wednesday against Rangers. Why not? He's in training now. If he's available, play him. He knows what playing Rangers is like. He played for Aberdeen. He played against Rangers every week. He knows what it's about. Play him. What have you got to lose right now? Calvin Ramsey played against Rangers week in, week out for the last couple of years in Scotland. He knows how to play against them. Play him right back if he's fit on Wednesday. Do not play Trent. You're hanging him out to dry. Put him to the side. Put him to the side. Play Gomez if he's available. I don't want to see Trent Wednesday. I don't want to see Virgil on Wednesday. Take them out. I am sick to death of me coming on here every single week, or every day almost, and talking about the same thing over and over and over and over again. Sick of it. You guys are probably sick of it as well. You know, I know I hear on the radio, or I ever hear on sports shows, football shows, other YouTube channels. Oh, Trent this, Trent that, Trent this, Trent that. Take him out of the team. Then we ain't got to talk about him for a while. Take him out of the team just for a little while. I believe Trent will come good again because I know Trent is a quality footballer. He's going through a bad time. I'm not dissing Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent is a good footballer. He's a quality footballer. Trent at his best is one of the best in his position. But at this moment in time, he needs to come out of the team because he's in poor form. What happened? What happened to football? What happened to this sport when players used to be in bad form constantly? They would usually get dropped and replaced, and the player coming in would have their chance. Why don't this happen with us? Yes, Trent's a quality player, but if he's been in bad form for a long time now, and the form is continuously bad, why are we keeping him to the team? Why are we keeping him in the team? Yes, I know the whole team's been bad. Take out Diaz, take out Darwin Nunez, who I'm going to give credit to because he hardly plays. And when he does play, Darwin Nunez actually plays really well. And Alisson, Apart from them players and Bobby Firmino, let's give credit to Bobby Firmino, shall we? Our top goal scorer, and actually he's one of the only players who can hold his head up as well. Apart from them players, everyone's been atrocious, but you can't keep. But there's issues. We can't keep playing the same team. I mean, Trent's probably injured at the moment. Apparently, he's. I mean, right. I'm going to talk about that foul later on Martinelli because I think it should have been a red card. But Trent is probably injured at the moment, so Trent is probably going to have some time out, and hopefully that does him good. Hopefully the timeout does Trent some good because Trent just needs a rest. He needs some time out to reflect and look at himself. You know, there's nothing weak about it. There's nothing weak from Jurgen Klopp to do it either. Virgil, I don't know what's going on with Virgil at the moment. My voice is going after this rant. I don't know what's the matter with Virgil at the moment. I really don't. Virgil is not defending like I know Virgil can. You know, I've watched Virgil in a Liverpool shirt since he's been at this club. Just been breathtakingly good. Breathtakingly good. And he's 30 years old. That don't matter for a defender. It's not like he's a midfielder or an attacker. Defenders can be like, 40, and if they're still playing well, they're fine. There's something wrong with Virgil at the moment. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys know what it is in the chat either, but Virgil's not quite. He's not quite got it at the moment. He's not got quite there. It seems like he's holding something back. I know this is a World Cup coming up. Maybe he thinks this is his last World Cup because he'll be 34 by the time of the next World Cup. Maybe he's got that in the back of his mind. Sometimes you have things in the back of your mind. You're not actually thinking about it purposely, but it's subconscious. Your subconscious is just telling you all the time, you're not going to play another World Cup. This is your last chance. You want to put your eyes on you on the world stage. He's never played a World Cup. Yes, he was at the Euros, but this is a whole different kettle of fish. The biggest sporting event in the world. Maybe he's just got that in the back of his mind that he wants to play that World Cup. Because remember, at the end of last season, he did pick up an injury and was out for a few weeks. So maybe he's just got that in the back of his head subconsciously, and that's why he's not playing to the level we expect Virgil van Dijk to play at. Joel Matip looks a bit old and slow at the moment next to him, I've got to say. Joel Matip looks a bit old and slow at the moment, and he needs to come out. I've always said I think Konate is going to be the long-term successor. I think we just get Konate in. I think Konate is just going to be, he's going to be that player for me. And then, look, the left-back situation's fine because they're doing their job, but Trent's got to cut. Like, he's injured, the poor sod. He's going to be out for a few weeks anyway, probably. So it's a chance for a Gomez or a Ramsey to come in and show what they got. Don't forget, guys, this is how Robbo got into the Liverpool team. Alberto Moreno was our left back. He got an injury. Robbo came into the team and really cemented his place. Showed the world what he can do. Because who was thinking, Andy Robinson from Hull for 8 million? No, we got Alberto Moreno, thanks. And then he came in and done bits. This is what I'm saying. We don't know what Calvin Ramsey can do. None of us know really what Calvin Ramsey can do for a Liverpool team yet because he hasn't played. But we've got to give him his chance. And against Rangers, if he is fit, this is the whole fit thing. I think he was on the bench, wasn't he? So I think he is fit. So, because he's been on the bench a couple of weeks, ain't he? So if he's fit now, play him against Rangers because, as I say, he knows how Rangers play. It's not a team that's new to him. He's like, this is just Rangers. I played against these 4 times last season and 4 times before that the season before. Played against them more times than anyone else in our team has. So he knows how to play Rangers. So play him at fullback. Why not? Let's see what Calvin Ramsey can do. We never know. You can have another star in the making. We just don't know because he hasn't played yet. No one knew that before Robbo. No one knew we'd have a star in the making in Robbo before Robbo was put in. And we never know with Calvin Ramsey. We could have a superstar in our hands and we just don't know about it yet because he hasn't played. That's put him in. That's put him in. Same with Trent. Alex says it there. Trent got in the team because Klein picked up a long-term injury. See? And when Trent got in, he showed the world what he could do. So we've got to give these players these chances now. Trent, if Trent's out for a couple of weeks, put him in. Put him in. Virgil and Matip, look, if you go drop one of them, it's probably going to be Matip, ain't it? Kanate and Virgil, it might help Virgil out a little bit. Simicast is fine. Robbo's fine. Midfield area. What are we doing, guys? What are we really saying about this midfield area? What are we saying about this midfield area? There's not a lot of he can choose from. We got Henderson, Milner, Harvey Elliott, Thiago, Fabinho, Curtis Jones, Carvalho, right? Pretty much our midfielders, yeah? That are fit and available, right? So, if he's playing this 4-2-3-1 and he wants to continue playing this, then you play a 2 in the pivot, don't you? It's going to be Thiago and Fabinho, or a Thiago in it, a Thiago and Henderson, ain't it? They're your picks out of them 3, right? That play the pivot, yeah? We now know, unfortunately, I don't know if everyone's heard, but Luis Diaz is out now till December, right? The only good thing about Luis Diaz being only out till December is because it really is only a month, because we've got the month of October and then 6 weeks. We've got the month of October, 2 weeks in November, then we break up for the World Cup. So it isn't going to look too bad. So by the time we come back from the World Cup, Luis Diaz will be fit and available again. So it's not looking, it could be, this injury could have been a lot worse, by the way. This could have been months. So to really say it's only 6 weeks, we're quite lucky with that. We really are. But because of that, you're going to have to put Jota over there now. So if Jota plays on the left-hand side, this is a chance. If Klopp keeps with this 4-2-3-1 formation, this is a chance now to play Carvalho in the 10. Let's get some youth in this team. We need to start bashing the youth players into this team. See, Jota's young, so he can still do it. Jota's like 25. Put him in the left side of the attack while Diaz is out for 6 weeks. Now this is a perfect time for Carvalho. Because I think someone just asked where Carvalho is. Who was it in the chat? Sorry, the chat's moving like mad. Big up, Promo. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, where is Carvalho? Exactly. Thank you very much, Captain Sal. Put Carvalho in. Put Carvalho in number 10 now. Put Carvalho in number 10. Put Jota on the left. Carvalho in the 10. Yeah, Salah and Darwin. Go with that. You got a chance to play these players now. We don't know how good these players can be until they play. We have to start giving them opportunities. Because let's face it, it can't get any worse. We are 10th in the league. 10th in the league. We've won 2 Premier League games. The team we beat 9-0 in Bournemouth are above us by 2 points. And they're newly promoted. It can't get any worse. So why not just try something different? Just try something. Stick Carvalho in there. What did you buy him for? What the fludge? Oh, I can't swear because this is monetized, so I can't swear. But what the heck did we buy him for? What did we buy him for, really? He's going to be an exceptional talent. I know he's young. But play him. If he's good enough, age shouldn't matter. Age shouldn't matter. Yeah, I know it can get worse, but you guys know what I mean. Thiago time and Burida. You guys know what I mean by it. Just play him. Just play Carvalho. We all want to see Carvalho play. Do we all want to see Carvalho play? Because I want to see Carvalho play. And I've been saying it for ages. This 4-2-3-1 we're playing right now is an opportunity for Carvalho to play. Perfect opportunity for him playing this position in that number 10. It's exactly where he wants to play. He's a number 10. He likes playing behind the main striker. Play him. Give him a go. With Diaz out now, you got to feel like Jota's the one who's going to go over to that left-hand side and play on that left-hand side. Or a Carvalho. I think you're going to see Carvalho maybe get some more game time now, which is a good thing because it's youthfulness. We need that youthfulness in our team. As I keep saying, we don't need to do It's just a few here and there. We got young players. Get Curtis. Look, I know people ain't a big fan of Curtis Jones. I know you guys. Some of you guys are not a big fan of Curtis Jones, but he's young. There is some quality in there. Get him playing. Harvey Elliott is young. There's quality in there. Get him playing. We can't keep relying on Henderson, Thiago, and Milner. We just can't. They break down. They're in their 30s. Did you see? Did everyone try and see? Yes, Spirit. Big up to you. And Biashtek as well. Get him in as well. Quality young player. Quality young player. Now, after the Man City game, yeah, exactly, Captain Sale. Why not? Why not? The Stars Mars. They basically are. Liverpool, I've got midfielder grandpas. Jamie, we are clutching at straws, expecting Ant Carvalho and Curtis to rescue us. I'm not saying rescue us. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying rescue us. I'm just saying mix it up a little bit. Just mix it up a little bit, Chance for them to come in and just show what they can do. Just mix it up a little bit. Because we can't keep relying on Henderson, Milner and Thiago and Fabinho. They're the four we're remaining on at the moment in our midfield. We just need to swap it around, change it around a bit. Do you know what I mean, guys? I don't expect Carvalho and Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones and Calvin Ramsey to come in his team and like, oh, we are saved now because we've got 4 youth players in here and it's going to take us. That is not going to be the case, is it? I just want to see a little bit of change, a little bit of players given a chance, yeah? Kay Gordon. I'd love Kay Gordon to get seen a chance. I don't know if Kay Gordon's still injured. I know Kay Gordon got injured in pre-season, and I know Jurgen Klopp was quite down about that because he wanted to see Kay Gordon play more. I think he wanted Kay Gordon to have a good pre-season. He's got a lot of trust in Kay Gordon, and there's a talent there as well. There's a talent there as well, but at the same time, again, we've got to be careful that just don't overexpose these youngsters and expect them to be our saviours, because that's not what I'm expecting either. I just want Liverpool to mix it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. I just don't want Klopp to have to rely on the same 4 players all the time, constantly, because that's what drives me mad. I'm so glad James Milner didn't touch pitch yesterday, because that would have irritated me. But that's what we got to do. Calvin Ramsey, look, Calvin Ramsey at right back. I've gone back and watched some of Calvin Ramsey's games when he played for Aberdeen. He's a player. If anyone's seen Calvin Ramsey play, there is a player in there. There is a player in there in Calvin Ramsey. If he's fit now, because he's been on the substitutes bench, ain't he, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Calvin Ramsey's been on the sub bench the last few games. So if he's available, and we're playing Rangers on Wednesday, if Trent's injured, play Ramsey. Ramsey has played against Rangers in his career more times than Gomez has at right back. So play Ramsey. Just give him a game. See how he does. Do you not see? This is what I'm trying to say, guys. Ramsey apparently can play in midfield too. Have you seen his quality on the ball? He's got more quality on the ball. He's probably a better dribbler with the ball than Trent is as well. But Trent's got better delivery. Let's see how he does. Let's just play the guy. Let's play him. Look, the game against Rangers, we're in a tough position right now because we have to beat Rangers. Let's basically tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth. We have to beat Rangers. We have to beat Rangers Wednesday. It puts us on 9 points in our Champions League group. If we're on 9 points, we basically need 1 point out of our last 2 games, right? We only need 1 point out of our last 2 games. So basically, let Napoli beat Ajax again. If Napoli basically beat Ajax, Napoli go on 12 points. So Napoli win the group. Ajax will only be on 3 points. We'll be on 9 points. So really, we'll be through. So we need to beat Rangers. We definitely need to beat Rangers. So I don't want us... We can't obviously just change the whole team sheet and just put all kids in and youthfulness and things like that, because you still have to beat Rangers first. But there has to be a time when we look at the players we got in our squad and Klopp just goes, right, I've got to start trusting other players. He was on the bench of Rangers. Big up, my friend. Yeah, the fitness coaches. I'm with you, Jamie. Let's play the young Scotsman. There you go. To be honest, if we could, it would be kind of good if Trent is injured, and just because that would mean that Klopp could start creating change. This is what I'm saying. I think all of us in this chat right now, there's 123 people in here, and there's only 55 likes. First off, guys, let's try and get these likes to 100. There's 127 people in here. Everyone go and press that thumb button underneath the screen video right now, guys. If you're watching on your phone or your tablet, take your finger over and press that thumb button just once to stick the likes up. Let's get them likes up to 100 if we can, guys. There's more than enough of you in here to get them likes up. Get them likes up, guys. Get them likes up. But let's look at the Rangers game. So we've got Rangers on Wednesday, guys. How would we go? Everyone in the chat, how would you go for Rangers? I'd love to see everyone's team sheet in the chat right now for the Rangers game Wednesday. How would everyone go for the Rangers game on Wednesday? Put your 1 to 11 in the live chat right now, guys. I want to see your goalkeeper, your back four, your midfield, your attack. Get it in the live chat right now. Because if I'm looking at it, we have to beat Rangers. We have to beat them. It's going to be a horrible atmosphere at their place. They're going to be up for it. But we have to beat them. I am going Alisson in goal. I'd love to see Calvin Ramsey at right back. I think I'd play Canate and Virgil because I think Matip is the poorest at. I think Virgil's I don't know. I want Virgil out as well, but I don't want to go Gomez and Canate. So I'll probably go Matip and Virgil and Canate. Simicast as left back. And then if we're playing 4-2-3-1, I'd like to see Hendo can't play. Hendo played that whole game against Arsenal, even played right wing. The man's got to be rested sometimes. I'll probably go Thiago and Fabinho. Then I would go. Then I'd go Carvalho in the number 10, Jota on the left, Salah on the right, and Darwin Nunez up top. That'd be my team. Carvalho's got to play. I don't understand. I don't want to see Carvalho. For me, he's got to play. I'll play Carvalho because you're not going to play Carvalho against Man City. I can understand why Klopp wouldn't, maybe, but surely against Rangers, he's going to get Carvalho again. Carvalho in that number 10 position in 4-2-3-1 against Rangers would be perfect. Really would. Jota on the left, Darwin Nunez up top, Salah on the right. Let's see what you guys are saying. Strong squad for the first half and sub Salah, Virgil and Jota for City. Yeah, Virgil has to play. Ali, Gomez, Canate, Matip, Simicast, Fab, Thiago, Harvey, Jota, Darwin and Bobby. Start Bobby. Ali, Ramsey, Canate, Virgil, Simi, Fab, Thiago, Jota, Carvalho, Nunez. Put end down the back four again, Patrick. Look, let's talk about someone else in our team as well, Mo Salah. Let's talk about Mo Salah, guy. I'll big up Ash for the super chat. Thank you very much, Ash. Appreciate it, my friend. FSG have failed us since 2019. Spend is embarrassing. Klopp being too loyal to Gomez, Jones, Millie, Kendo, Kaya and Ox. 2023, I hope Klopp walks away out of principle. If he isn't backed, he would finally expose FSG. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it for the first time, guys. I'm literally hearing this for the first time. Everyone knows that I've been backing the owners, backing everyone, but I can see the issues. Now. And the Arsenal game has showed that. I also went and looked at all the people spending this summer as well. And when I see the money West Ham are spending, as I said, West Ham are owned by a person that owns pornographic stuff. You know, the owner of West Ham, is it David Sullivan? Is the owner of a porn franchise. So we are being outspent by a man who has a shitty porn site. That's crazy. Get your head around that. Mad. Big up Noah. Big up JM, mate. Salah's lost his passion. Mane was tremendous. It certainly was. Alison Gomez, Canati, Virgil, Robbo, Thiago Carvalho, Harvey, Jota, Darwin, Salah. Like it, like it, like it. So what do we say about Mo Salah, guys? What do we say about Mo Salah? So when I was one of the only Liverpool content creators that said we shouldn't give Mo Salah 350 to 400 grand a week, I was literally one of them. I was saying it for ages. He's 30 years of age. Don't give him 350 grand, 400 grand a week, because with Salah, and I've said this for a long, long time now, and I'm not being reactionary to it or anything like that. You can go back and look at my channel since I started. I've been saying the same thing. With Mo Salah, if he's not scoring goals in a game, it can sometimes be extremely quiet and ineffective. And I've always said, if you're going to pay a man top dollar, like 350 to 400 grand a week, for me, he's got to have a bit more to his game. This might just sound mental, and people might not agree with me. And I can understand it if you don't, because you can come at me and go, right, Mo scores 30 goals a season. And I'm like, yes, he does. And that's fantastic. And that, to you, that could be worth 400 grand a week. And I understand totally. I really, really do. Really do. But I don't think his all-round game is at the level of that money. I've always said it. It's just me. I've been saying this for day dot. So you can disagree with me. I'm cool with it. I am really cool with it, honestly. I don't mind being told that I'm wrong. It's all cool. But he's not on it at the moment. He's just not Virgil. Mo's just not on it at the moment. And everyone will go, since he signed his contract, he's not been on it. To be fair, he weren't on it before he signed his contract, was he? I mean, he had a good first to the start. He had a good start to the first half of the season. Tremendous start to the start from last season. So last season, the first half of it, tremendous start. When we got to about November, December time, he started to slow down a bit. Then he went obviously to AFCON, came back, played a lot of football. Hasn't been right since. But then we didn't have any football this summer. You know, he had a summer off. There was no football this summer. He went on holiday, was with his family for a few weeks, having good rest time. Everything's good. Everything's cool. Then obviously he signs his new contract, and he hasn't really been the Mo we know. He really hasn't been the Mo we know, has he? And that could be two things. It really could be two things. It could be just that his legs he ain't got that sharpness in his legs that he might once had of. I mean, let's face it, as I said, playing in a Jurgen Klopp side is very energy zapping. I mean, I think there was some interviews with some old Borussia Dortmund footballers, weren't there? Was it Marco Reus and players like that were talking, saying under Jurgen Klopp, man, training, match day, everything, it's shattering. It's so tiring on your body, really is. So maybe it's just that with Mo at the moment. Maybe Mo is just completely shattered and done, and just ain't got the legs he had 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure, but at the moment he's our star boy. He's our star boy. He's the one on the big contract. He's earning the big money, and unfortunately, in the world of football, eyes are going to be on him because of that. And he's not producing at the moment. And I don't know why. It could be a change of tactics, formation. He's playing wider than he used to. Maybe he needs to come more inside, get in front of goal more. I don't know. I literally don't know. But maybe it's because he's too much on the sidelines. Maybe he's just too wide at the moment. Maybe the tactic and formation's not suiting Mo Salah so much. But this is what I've been saying. His all-round game. Get Mo in front of goal. I've got no problem Mo scoring goals. Mo will get 20 goals a season. You get Mo in front of the goal, 20 goals a season. No problem. Absolutely fine. Play Mo a little bit wider where he's not in front of goal so much. His all-round game is not quite as good. That's where my issue's at. So I don't know what we do with Mo Salah at the moment. I really don't know what I really don't know what we do with Mo Salah at the moment, because even playing 4-3-3, like 4-3-3, we started this season playing 4-3-3, but we played it in a different way where Mo's really wide and Diaz is really wide, and our fullbacks are now inverted and not overlapping anymore and things like that. And it's like really strange how we changed it up. I don't know why we changed it up. I don't know where that new change came from. I don't know who thought of it. I don't know if it was a Pep Linders thing, a Jurgen Klopp thing. I really don't know, but something changed there, guys. Something changed, and it's not really working, is it? It's not really working for Mo at the moment. I'm just hoping Mo gets back to his best, because we know Mo at his best is fantastic. He really is. What's Ash say here? So Ash is saying coaches are failing Salah, a guy of 3 times golden boot. Now we turned him to Aaron Lennon. Yeah, I mean, that could be the thing, Ash. You could be right, man. He's just playing too wide. Get Salah in front of goals. He's probably bagging 20 goals a season. And I'll probably agree with you with that. I don't know why we're doing this. I have no idea why we looked at Mo Salah at the beginning of the season and went, right, Mo, you're going to play wider now and be a creator. I don't know why we took that away from him. It's madness. Why are we taking that away from him? Why are we taking a man who scores 20 goals every single season and taking that away from him and making him a creator in a wide area? That's mad. That's like asking Cristiano Ronaldo to become a centre-back. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, Ronaldo, you scored 700 goals in your career. That's quality, man. Beautiful, beautiful. But we think you could be a really good centre-back now. And it's like, no. Makes no sense, you know what I mean? That's what we're doing to Mo at the moment. Get Mo in front of goal, man. Get Mo in front of goal. And we'll probably see Mo doing Mo again. Hopefully that turns out to be the case. Hopefully we can try and tweak Mo's position on the pitch a little bit more, get more in front of goal, linking up with Darwin Nunez, and goals will come. I want to talk about Darwin Nunez quickly. Darwin Nunez comes in for a lot of crap, shall we say, even from Liverpool fans. Let's face it. I know a lot of Liverpool fans who think Darwin Nunez is shocking. He's terrible. I'm not one of them. I think there's a quality player there, and I think you've seen that the last couple of games. I think you've seen what Darwin Nunez can do the last couple of games, and the game against Rangers. I know he didn't score, but my God, he did everything but score. His movement was fantastic. And I've got to say, I think he caused Arsenal's defence a lot of problems yesterday, especially in that first half. That first half performance from Darwin Nunez, I thought was fantastic. I thought he caused a lot of problems. To Arsenal's back four. His movement was great. The goal he scored was fantastic. You look at his movement for that goal he scored for his goal against Arsenal. I thought that was great. I think all Nunez needs is to play. We just need to play Darwin Nunez more. We just need to play Darwin Nunez a lot more. Play him every single week now. Just keep him up top. Keep him up top. Goals will come from this boy, I'm telling you, because he has got quality. And he is showing it. He just needs time, man. The man just needs time to prove it. He ain't really had it yet. But yeah, I'm really enjoying Darwin Nunez at the moment. I know people get onto him, but I think Darwin Nunez will show the world what he can do. I really do. Doing quality stuff. Big up John Conway. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate it, John. As always, you're a legend, my man. He is a spark, as Diaz vibe of energy he does. Yeah, the Diaz stuff is a shame, man. The Diaz stuff is a crying shame. Darwin's got the dog in him, old school, plays for the shirt. Darwin, Jota and Diaz is the future. We are sorted with them three. They're just non-existent midfield behind them. Exactly. That's why I'm not so worried about the forward areas. That's why I'm not so worried about the forward areas, because, Darwin and Jota. Jota's only 25. Darwin's only 23. And what is Luis Diaz, 25, 24? Future's fine with them three. I've got no problem. As you say, the midfield behind it. Yeah. Needs work. Big up AFC. You did, my friend. You did. Right. Big up, Sam. How you doing? Sam, if you're free and you want to come on for 5 or 10 minutes, you're more than welcome, my friend. And let me know. I've just had a massive rant on this football club. Sam, I'm with you as well now, man. I'm with you. Everything you've been saying, I'm with you. If you want to come on for 5 or 10 minutes, my man, you're more than welcome. I can drop you the link if you're available. And we can have a chat. But yeah, Darwin Nunez, just got to play the boy more. Darwin Nunez is looking good. Play Darwin Nunez more. Just leave him to play, man. He looked decent against Rangers. I thought he had a very good first half against Arsenal. Link-up play was good. He runs for the team. You know, he's good in front of goal. His movement is good. His movement yesterday, there was I don't know if anyone noticed. I don't know what our obsession is, yeah? Darwin Nunez was making some excellent runs in the channels yesterday against Arsenal. But when Jota and Diaz got the ball, for some reason, they always passed it all the way to the other side to Mo Salah. I don't know if anyone noticed that. But they always passed the ball to Mo Salah to the other side. And I was like, why are they doing that? Playing Darwin Nunez. It was like, what are we doing? Like, literally, what are we doing? Just playing Darwin. He's made a beautiful run. There was one time, I think Diaz actually had the ball. Darwin Nunez made a lovely run in between the centre-backs. Just saying to pass the ball through. But instead, he went all the way to the other side to Mo Salah. And I was like, what are we doing? He's literally making movement for us, but we're not playing the ball through. It was crazy. It was like, what are we doing? But leave Darwin. Yeah, he was offside a lot, but his game will improve. But he's making some really good runs. We just got to get used to finding him. Or about when Nunez was about 40 offside through. He was complaining. Yeah, that was hilarious. Oh, the bit where he took it down and went, and he was like, what? He's like, what? I was like, yeah. I watched the replay and was like, because I was doing the watch along for it, and I watched the replay and I was like, Darwin, you're about 5 yards offside there, man. It weren't even close. But I like that about Darwin. That's something I like about him, man. I actually like that about him. Where's Savage? I don't know, my man. It was his wife's birthday yesterday, so yeah, the day of his wife. So I'm not sure where he is right now, though. But big up Savage as always. Don't worry, Savage ain't hiding. He's not that sort of man, you know what I mean? If he's here, he's here. Darwin makes fantastic runs. He'll get caught offside sometimes. That comes to the territory, yeah. Well, it is sometimes the players ain't finding him quick enough when he's made that run as well. So then he's eventually offside as well. But yeah, Darwin Nunez was a positive yesterday. One of the only positives yesterday was Darwin Nunez. Luis Diaz's performance yesterday needs to be spoke about as well. That was a positive. Unfortunately, injury. He's now out for 6 weeks. But he's out till December. But we've only got 6 weeks till the World Cup. So we are very lucky. It could have been a lot worse. It really could have been a lot worse for Luis Diaz. Really could have. Bobby Firmino, guy. What are we saying about Bobby Firmino? Guys? Let me know in the chat. Bobby. A player everyone wanted to get rid of. I was one of the players that said, no, let's keep Bobby because Bobby's a talented player, you know. Bobby can do bits. Bobby's our top goal scorer. And unbelievably, Bobby Firmino this season's got more goals than Gabriel Jesus that everyone keeps talking about. I don't think we respect Bobby Firmino enough. I think he's been very good this season when he's been called upon. He's our top goal scorer. He still has that ability he's still got a touch as Bobby. Bobby will never lose his touch. He's always got the touch. He can take players on, he can dribble, he can find players on the left, he can find players on the right. Firmino finding his form is a blessing and curse because his contract runs out at the end of the year. Exactly. Might be the reason why he's playing so well. I remember you said to keep Bobby in the summer. I said to get rid of him. I'm glad we kept him. Yeah, he's a good footballer, man. He's got something to offer this football club still. And that's what I've always said. When I look at footballers at our club, I'm always on the fingers. If they got something to offer us, there's no need to sell them. If that player has nothing to offer us no more, then they need to be sold. It's as simple as that. That's why I look at Naby Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain. They've got nothing to offer us. Well, then they need to be sold. Bobby Firmino might be 31 years of age, but he's still got something to offer us. And that's why I said leave him at the club. And now you look at it, the man's our top goal scorer this season. Pro Buddy's a Salah fan. Big up to you, my friend. Oh, big up John Conway. Sorry, John, don't come up on the StreamYard sometimes. I have to look at my YouTube for that. Big up John Conway, a member for 5 months. Big up John Conway. Much love, my friend. Much love, much love, much love. John Conway, living legend. It was Champions League final when his laces weren't tied. That annoyed me. Yeah, that was a bit. But yeah, Bobby Firmino's our top goal scorer. He's playing well. His goal yesterday took beautifully, by the way, for the equaliser. Took that goal yesterday fantastically. I got nothing bad to say about Firmino. I love Bobby. And he's proving it at the moment. There's nothing. Why would you let Bobby go? I mean, would you give him a new contract? Look, this is the thing, like, Bobby's playing well at the moment, yeah? And I said in the summer I'd keep Bobby. Would you guys give Bobby a new contract, yes or no? And if it is a yes, what's the length for that contract? Let me know in the chat. Firmino's 100% playing like someone who wants a new contract. It's typical final year behaviour. Klopp really rates Firmino, called him the soul of the team at the beginning of the season. Exactly. I think he's earned a contract extension. Yeah, maybe a year or two. I don't think you give anything more than 2 years for Bobby. And if he doesn't accept 2 years, then you just let him go at the end of the season. But I don't know. I don't think Bobby's going to be here. I'm going to tell you right now, guys. I don't think Bobby stays. I think Bobby leaves at the end of the season. But I've just got love for Bobby, guys. I just got love for Bobby. Villa 1-0 down. Stevie in trouble. Villa 1-0 down. Yeah. Johnson Way says another 2 years. NRP another 2 years. Yeah, we just need midfielders. You know what I mean, guys? We just need midfielders, guys, and we just need the ownership to start spending money. I can't keep saying it enough. The ownership needs to start spending money now. It really does. Give Jurgen Klopp a transfer summer that he can be happy with. Give the fans players they can be happy with, and we move on, guys. It's going to be a long, hard season. I don't know what this season's got in touch with us. I don't know where we're going to finish. It's probably going to be Europa League place now. We've got to just try and do well in the Cups. Try well in the Champions League. The thing with our age of our team, this is the weird thing, though, with the Champions League, yeah? The weird thing with our team, though, age isn't really a problem in Europe. It actually benefits your team being a bit older in Europe. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you for everyone joining me this evening. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, it's a school night, ain't I? So I've got to get the kids to school tomorrow. So I'm going to call it there, guys. Big up to all of you, everyone watching me today, hitting the like on the video as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, guys. And if you want to comment any further, make sure you get into the comments below when this video finishes, guys. Get in the comments below when this video finishes, guys. And if you've got anything you want to tell me in the comments, let me know below, and I'll answer you back later on, guys. But yeah, much love to everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing as well, guys. I appreciate it. And I'll be back this week, guys. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your week, guys.